The Shiur on Tefila. It's interesting that we find, probably at B'ezrat Hashem, we are going to learn the megila next week. B'ezrat Hashem, we are close to Purim. And Chazal tell us one thing that Hashverosh did was that he brought the garment of Kohen Gadol and wore it in his party. Interesting. Imagine we have a garment that was not used for 70 years, and you could see how much dust is there. And those days, they had a dry cleaning so well to clean it. And he gathered all of the nation. What do you do? When you gather all of the nation, what do? You show your power, you show your majesty, you show the product of the country, you show off yourself. Especially Hashverosh was very much interested to show himself. And here he is coming. Let's say there's a tribe in Africa that they have special garment. Oh, he's introducing to them, this is a garment of this tribe, priest tribe in this. Why? For 7 years. People almost forgot about Jews. And Jews sounds, they are in power, they are excited, they are lowest level of life among the nations. And he has such a malchut, he's empire of the world. What's wrong with you? Why are you interested in the begodim of Kohen Gadol to wear and show off? You have treasures, you have gems, you have things to show off much better. One point is clear, that they understood the cheshivut of Klal Yisrael. They understood what the garment meant. Because they were in touch, they understood. Now, Chazal tells us that he not only wore the garment, he brought the kelim of the Tamigdash also to be used in that party. Now, the Gemara says, Hashverosh, what are you doing? Don't you remember Belshazzar, the king of Babel? He brought the kelim to use, and that night that he brought the kelim, as soon as he brought the vessels of the Tamigdash to use, he died. Hashem gave him punishment. Hashem killed him. No more life for you. You disgrace the utensils of the Tamigdash. Therefore, they were familiar. They understood better. They knew the cheshivut, the importance of all of this killing and the thing that's done. Therefore, he used it. Now, Haka, the question is that very interesting phenomenon. By Belshazzar, the king of Babel, when he came and used the kelim, he died right away. Here, Hashverosh is coming and using them and wearing the garment, and nothing's happening to him. And it's more interesting that the one who dies is Vashti, his wife. It's not the Hashverosh himself. They were Mefarshim, compare the notes. Why Belshazzar, he died himself, and here Hashverosh stays alive, and Vashti dies. Vashti dies. Rav Shlomo Kluger, one of the giants of Torah, suggests unbelievable insight and understanding into this story, into this matter. He says, Hashverosh didn't die. Why? Because Hashverosh was somebody to forgive. He wasn't strict about his ideas and his opinions. Like we learn in the Megillah, says that Asot Kison Ishveish. He made a party, he said, do the will of each person. He wasn't a dictator to say that the party has to be the way that I want it. The Asot Kison Ishveish, to do the will of each person. Now the Chazal say, what means Ishveish? Two double, man and man. Who are these two men? The Ratzon of Haman, with whatever that he is intending, and the Ratzon of Mordechai, the way that he wants to. Don't force them. And then it says, Kedat, Shia, Kedat, and honest. In other words, drinking is not honest. In other words, he didn't exercise his power to be ruling over other people and to be strict. He had what's called vitur in Hebrew. He forgave. He wasn't strict about what he does. But Vashti, on the other hand, the apostle says, Vashti made the party in Bet HaMalchut. What does Bet HaMalchut means? The house of kingdom. He showed the kingdom. She showed her royalty. She showed that what does it mean to be a queen, to make the Jewish ladies work on Shabbat. They do their will. Force them to work. Now Chazal tell us somebody, he's a Russia. He's a goy, Russia, but he forgives. It's not strict. Hashem also will not be strict with him. Unbelievable. The way that you look at that Kodesh Baruch is like a mirror. You forgive, Hashem forgives you. Hashem doesn't cut strict with you. Vashti was mapping. She was strict about her opinion, her things. She didn't. Oh, very interesting. In this world, sometimes you see that somebody forgives a couple of dollars, $100, $10,000, $100,000, millions of dollars. He gives. In Shamayim, he gets what he gets, not comparable. He gets zichud and merit of life. He gets zichud and merit that Shamayim, the court of Shamayim, should not strict with him. How much a person is ready to give, how much a person is ready to do, that the court of Shamayim, heaven court, should not be strict with him. Heaven court is strict with the person cannot exist, it's not a joke. Therefore, that is what is being said. Now, other Mefarshim say something also is interesting, that they say that Hashverosh was saved from death because he was humiliated. Humiliation and embarrassment and shame. Why? Because when he asked Vashti should come and dance naked, what did Vashti say to him? He said, you forgot. Now Vashti was the granddaughter of Nebuchadnezzar. She says, you used to be a guardian of the stable of my father, guardian of the horses. Now you drink a little bit wine and become drunk. My grandfather drank and stayed. Who are you? What are you? You want me to be naked, and that was embarrassment. But he got embarrassed. So I'll tell us, whoever gets embarrassed becomes forgiven. Here, forgiven. And on the other hand, another also we find that Esther davened and prayed to HaKadosh Baruch Hu that Hashem should save Klal Israel. But Chazal tell us, Esther invited Haman and Chashverosh. Now the Gemara asked, why did she invite Haman and Chashverosh in such an occasion? There are different reasons that the Midrash, the Gemara says. Rabbi Shimon ben Manasseh says, perhaps, maybe Shamayim will take note and perform miracle. What does it mean? Shamayim take a note that I'm inviting Haman and Chashverosh and make a miracle. What does that mean? That Chazal tell us, Gemara means to say that I'm embarrassing myself, humiliation. I'm a Jew. I'm inviting these two, begging them to come. That humiliation and that embarrassment and shame that I'm going through, Hashem should see and do miracle. Unbelievable. Whenever a person does something that is shameful, embarrassing, but he says it, he does it because of the man Hashem, he does it, that brings forgiveness. Not only, as well tell us, it wasn't the Tefila of Esther, it wasn't the Tanit, it wasn't this. What was the humiliation that she had and the shame that she had saved her story. Therefore, we see that how far it goes. That's what Chaim Shimon says. That you see that how far it goes. Therefore, maybe that's lesson of Purim to be taken. That HaKadosh Baruch Hu is hidden from us, but Hashem sees very small act that we do, whatever it takes in account, and Hashem would be responsible. Somebody, you are machpid, you are strict over what? The food that you want, over the desire that you have, over a little bit more pleasure, more things, arrogancy, jealousy, and you lose investments in life. Person is not machpid. You see here, Shrosh was not machpid, even though that he went against HaKadosh Baruch Hu and he took the kelim, Hashem forgave him. He didn't kill him, he didn't destroy him. Therefore, you see how far a person gets with not being strict, not being machbid, like Hashverosh wasn't, and he got, Vashti was machbid, and she got whatever. Maybe that's the lesson of Purim, to take hard, the way that we deal with other people, the way that we deal with ourselves. Hashem would deal with us. Always, we should be on the good note.